2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome to what I think is episode 210 of Let's Play SimCity 4. Yes, we're like at episode 30 or so of Tom Hanks, and we are trying something different today. If you notice, down there is me. Wait, I just sort of pointed to... never mind. But yeah, I should say, up there is the game, and I am here because I am recording with XSplit. Yes, we're doing something different, and I am actually... I'm explaining this poorly, but it doesn't matter. I am streaming right now, and what you're seeing, if you are watching this on my YouTube channel, is the highlight uploaded to YouTube. So that is something different I'm trying. And we're going to see if it works. We're going to see if you like it. We're going to see how it works. And a good thing about that is I have a bunch of awesome people on the call. You should know them all by now. Yes, just say hello, folks.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, folks.
How you doing
Hey
there?
guys, what's up?
Yes. These gentlemen need no introduction, so I will not give them one.
You better
Hey,
know
what
who
the fuck's the other
hell we
guy?
are.
He's dead.
Warren.
Alright, so
Show your mug, man.
we are going to be playing some Tom Hanks here. And if you recall the last episode, which I recorded like a week and a half ago or so, we were having some fun with the monorail. I've been having so much fun with this monorail. It's like it should be illegal for me to have as much fun as I have been having with this monorail. It's just like...
You're reminding me of that one episode of The Simpsons.
Yes. That's what the idea, I think.
Have you seen the one?
I remember that episode. That was a
Thank you.
funny one.
Thank you, Jake.
Hence the chanting of monorail, monorail.
Yeah, monorail. Yeah.
Alright.
Someone in the chat was asking if you've given up on SimCity 2013.
I wouldn't say completely given up. I don't know. It's just like, well, I was gonna play it today. I loaded it up, and I'm just like, I want to do this. So I closed it. I drank instead. Not really. Well, actually, I kind of did, but it's all right. So anyway, what we're gonna do today is, all right. Well, I want to build a highway or something, but I don't want to spend the money. I want a free highway. But no, we are gonna...
Free highway.
Yes.
Like a freeway.
Wow, we
clever.
have a revolutionary on our hands.
Maybe it's
right.
free
I
because
love
you
it.
raise taxes to pay for it.
Indeed. Well, let's see. We're going to connect that up there. I'm just sort of thinking of where I'm going to put this highway in the future, because I want to expand up here. Just some generic expandy-doos.
It's pretty prime for expansion.
Alright. So, what if we're going to... Sigh. I already know this is probably going to end badly, but we're going to see if we can do like a little... right...
I saw you, of course, means I call, right?
Indeed, the greatest baseball player that shares a name with a Korean pop star.
Oh my god.
Alright, so there we go. And see what I mean by end badly? I probably will not be able to make a bridge there.
Fuck it. You'll be fine.
Actually, can I level it
No.
without...
As long as you sacrifice Eric to the god of bridges, you should be alright.
Dude.
Exactly.
That would be like a great name for like a game or something. The God of Bridges.
The God of Bridges. That would be a terrible name. What are you talking about?
It might be... You know what'd be funny? I wonder if there's ever existed like a really, really, really awesome show or game that just has like this really, really stupid name. Like nothing that you would think that a sane person would want to be proud of watching or playing. But like it's so cool that they don't care what the name is. I mean, I'm sure such a thing exists.
Yeah.
Yes, if anyone has any examples for me, you can share them up, because I'm kind of curious now. Alright.
Here we go. SimCity. I mean, what the fuck is a SimCity, man? What kind of idiotic name is that?
Is it... Yeah, is it... a city. Maybe the game was designed by a man named Mr. Sims. Oh, you asshole! Give me a bridge.
Now it might be.
Give me a bridge.
It might be because the terrain's like one's much higher than the other.
That
in which case,
shouldn't matter.
Or you could just build a land bridge. That's cool too.
Build like something you can wade across.
This river doesn't like have to be here, really. You know.
I think the other side is what was giving you trouble.
The other side. Alright, here we go. We're gonna flick on over. Level it all out. Man, I am killing this terrain. I'm making this terrain sad. Like, it's... I'm trying to think of a way to turn that into a pun, but I can't say, like, terrainable because that doesn't make any sense.
You're not destroying it. You're just bringing out its inner beauty.
Oh my god, what the hell? I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Don't get this frustrated. It's not like you're playing SimCity 2013.
Lol.
Butch.
Alright, here we go.
Also, expect me to take constant shots at that game because I haven't even played it yet. I know it's shit just because of how the launch went.
We are going to...
It's the best game ever. Just buy it for you and all your friends.
We're going to erase all of this. Like, I don't even care. Look at what I'm doing.
I'm a friend.
Alright, we're gonna even make this a ground highway because that might be better. Hey, look what we got. And hey, it's high enough for ferries, so good job, Eric.
Yay! This makes me a happy child.
Whoa, we all love you, Eric.
I love you too, Lou.
Okay, people in the chat, that was the joke there. But it's cool.
Lol.
For those of you on YouTube, you can't see the chat, so...
That's why you need to come to live streams.
Exactly.
And you poor people watching this on YouTube will be left in the dark about how wonderful this is, and you won't get to see anything in the chat, and you won't understand anything. And someone's complaining about lag.
It's not laggy, it's just your eyes are lagging.
It's running fine for me, and my connection is actually...
Yeah, I'm afraid to say it's on your end.
No, they mean the game itself is lagging.
Oh, well, yeah, it's lagging all the shit because, like, I don't know.
Essentially,
life is
SimCity 4 is hit or miss with certain video cards.
Mm-hmm.
With Bones, apparently it's a mess.
That's somewhat depressing. I say somewhat because, like, I can still play it. So, right, there we go. We are slowly...
As long as you remember to save every once in a while in case of crashes and all as well.
God damn it. Yeah, good. Say we're saving.
Save often. Remember that.
Oh, man. So, yeah, you ever have gone swimming in a pool, and when you're in the pool, you try to run underwater just to be a derp? That's kind of like what playing this right now feels like. It's like...
So you've often gone to the pool to try to run underwater.
Well, it's kind of fun. It's just kind of fun. It's like, oh look, this is what I would do on land, but it works different because I'm underwater. It's like science, except like derpy science.
Yeah, it's testing the viscosity of different fluids. I mean, you have the fluid air, and then you have the fluid water.
See, Cat knows what's up.
Speaking of...
Can I build any road through here? Can I build any road through any... oh, I can build this road through here.
Speaking of what's up, have you noticed they took away the subscription number from your channels?
I did notice that. That was just today. Why is that? Why?
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Are you using the new channel design yet?
No, I'm not, but it looks like they're slowly forcing it to you because they're redesigning the old design to be more in line with the new design.
Wait, hold on.
Yep, I'm in the new design, and my subscribers show up, so that's certainly YouTube for you.
Byron, I just noticed the same thing. I went to my channel, no subscriber count.
Huh. So that now I have to like press more buttons to find out how many subscribers I have. That is a pickle.
Unless there's no way, but I'm sure there is.
Oh no, the way is to switch to their new design.
No, you can figure it out. You just go to your you just go on your homepage and click on your name on the sidebar.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Alright, here we go.
YouTube's up to its old tricks again. What can you say?
Kill them. Kill them all.
Do you need to manage economy and stuff in this game? Well, that's kind of a loaded question. It depends on what you mean by economy.
Well, we have to make sure there's enough money to build all the wonderful stuff that we are doing.
Certainly, and you have to make sure there's a healthy environment for a free market economy, like people don't get murdered in the streets, and your shop isn't going to burn down if you leave it for 5 minutes. So in a certain way, you do.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we are looking after our economy here. That's why we're having basketball courts, because basketball is good for the economy. Unless you're paying $16 million for Andrew Bynum to sit on the bench for the entire fucking season and not play a game. Other than that, it's alright.
Do I detect a bit of a personal grudge there, Phone?
It's a personal grudge for everyone in the city of Philly. Oh man. Lol, it's kind of derpy.
Meanwhile, I'm some crazy fuck that doesn't watch sports, so...
Lol. There's gonna be one person who watches this video and knows what I'm talking about. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Now, there's gonna be more than one.
If you know what Bone's talking about, leave a comment in the description. No, leave a comment below about potatoes.
Lol.
I was just gonna say comment potato. Damn you, cat.
Well, potato is like, you know, one of my go-to, or it's been that way for my entire life, actually, believe it or not. When I was, I'm going to say like 8, 9, 10 years old, one of, you know, I have phrases that I always use just to like fill space, I guess. You know, like I say, oh man, constantly. Like, I do that all the time. Like, when things are going great, oh man. When things are going bad, oh man.
And you've done that since childhood?
When nothing is going on, I say, oh man. But when I was like 9 or 10, I used to love to say the phrase potato sack. And I couldn't even say why. Like, I just, we get a
Potato
stock
sack.
exchange.
Just potato sack.
Yeah, we're gonna put the stock exchange right on the big national thingy street.
For no
how
explainable
pretty.
reason?
Indeed, we are capitalist pigs in this city, and we are saving. Because saving
You
is
American
good.
capitalist scum.
But anyway, hey, who let Harold the Communist in here?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
But it'd just be like when I'd say like, oh, you're a potato sack, or that's a potato sack, or you look like a potato sack, or just potato sack, just the word blurting out with no context. You know, any of these things. And it was glorious.
Wow.
It's almost
I just-
glorious as my beer.
I find that so interesting that you've carried that with you since childhood, and even now it's one of your go-to phrases.
It's like, yeah, I might not say potato sack, but like, just like potato. It's like, the potatoes would be the national animal, I think. It would be awesome. I mean,
We need to get a
National animal.
We could,
Potato
we
for
really-
national animal, ladies and gentlemen.
We should really start a petition to make it a national animal.
Yeah,
potato.
let's start
Yes.
a petition on
This
change.org.
is a serious.
Kickstarter.
This is
Kickstarter, yes.
this is a serious.
All right, we're gonna
Topic.
let the time move forward so we can get some more money.
How many signatures do you need on a petition for it to be reviewed by the president?
100,000.
100,000? Not
No, it's
bad.
not.
I thought it was 25,000,
I
but
think 25,000 is the first one, and then like 100,000 is when you actually need like a response or something.
Yeah, I think they might have raised it though with that whole Death Star thing.
what? The whole Death Star thing, that's intriguing.
Didn't hear about that?
The petition to have the U.S. build the Death Star.
The Department of Defense built a Death Star.
Dude, we should totally have that. It's like, you know, think about this. Since we're on the top, or, you know, it's been 10 years since the Iraq War. Imagine if it was just like, you know, we're going to go to a war with Iraq. Boom! Okay, war's over.
There you go.
It's convenient.
Cut to
And by
photo.
that, are you suggesting we blow up the planet?
President.
Well, we won't turn up the beam full power. We'll just turn it up like to maybe like 16.
Oh god, imagine the stress of the guy who has to like actually adjust the beam. It's like, no, don't fuck this up.
Yeah, that would be a thing.
Okay, I either blow up a country or blow up the entire planet. Go!
You know, that actually reminds me of like the historical context of when they were first developing nuclear bombs. They literally did not know if the nuclear reaction would stop after a while or if it would just keep continuing until it absorbed the entire planet. So when they first tested nuclear weapons, they were like, okay, one or two things is going to happen. We're going to blow up X amount of stuff, or we're going to blow up the whole planet. So, yeah, you know, 50-50.
Fuck it! Drop the bomb!
So that's why they were so excited when it launched and it stopped blowing up.
Yes. They were all, I mean, like every country that was developing nuclear bombs at the time just didn't know. It was pretty funny. Yes. Right, so we don't have demand for residential. Let's see what we do have demand for around here. That's not the demand key. Well, no, it is. It's desirability. Anyway, let's see. Why are we looking at residential? We don't want residents. Oh, look, high wealth office is...
Nice.
Ooh, it's all up in this bizatch, as they would say in some neighborhood somewhere. Alright, so what we are going to do, we're going to bedoogle this highway over here and retwiddle it over there, and we're going to have ourselves an epic lumperfest of joy.
Flute McGoogle.
Alright, so we are going to be scientific and fastidious about this, so let's see. We want... Now, office buildings can be 4x4, right?
Oh yeah, they give you lovely towers.
So we're going to have a 4x4 bigabitin over here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you are going to be the basis for our avenue. And we are going to think of an epic name for this. I was like, oh, screw you, State Farm, but I realized we don't have to continue this avenue further than the highway. And also, State Farm's an insurance company.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
And at least in my opinion, they're kind of okay. So, you know, we don't have to hate them. Unless you want
And
to.
certainly don't have to bulldoze their corporate offices, which turns out have a Ferris wheel out
Yeah,
front.
that's a
That'd be
pretty
awesome.
nice corporate. They should
Imagine, yeah, you like go to work and it's like, yeah, come work for us. We have a fucking Ferris wheel.
Dude, I'm pretty sure Google like has like
Ferris
roller
wheel?
coasters at their offices. Like that's the only way to get into your you know your little office. You have to
That
take a roller
was
coaster.
that was amazing. Or that is amazing, rather. When I was a little kid, that's another thing I had an obsession with is roller coasters. I used to draw like very improbable roller coasters, just like on paper and stuff.
I used to like the concept of roller coasters, and I loved like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but I was like scared of like going on roller coasters. It was like, no, I don't want to go on. No.
Now I love roller coasters, but you know I
I
can only
love-
go on.
I love
like-
them now.
Yeah, I can only go on like 2 or 3 at once, and then I need a break because I just get too sick.
Yeah, I could do it. I can handle a few now. I mean,
It reminds me of, very sadly, you know, one of my favorite pastimes as a young kid. We're having a lot of young kid stories for some reason today, but
Oh, well.
It's a nostalgia
Something you want to
episode.
tell us?
it's a
well,
nostalgia.
I'm not talking about anyone else's young kid-itude, so it's all right. But when I was a young kid, all right, between the ages of let's say 5 and 8, maybe, like my favorite thing to do at recess was swing on the swings. And I would just go
You
back
rebel.
and forth all day long. You know, my mind would just wander. It would be glorious. You know, it was wonderful. But then, like, you know, once in a while, and oh fuck, what the fuck is that? Okay, there we go.
There we go. It works.
We tried.
But anyway, this better work too. If I have to rejigger this, all right, I don't have to rejigger it. All right. But anyway, what ended up happening is whenever I, want to say, oh, I want to rekindle some of that feeling or whatever, and go on the swing set, within like literally a minute, I start feeling really, really sick to my stomach. It's like, oh. And after 2 minutes, I'm like, okay, gotta get off, or I'm gonna puke. I mean, you get the wonderful swooping sensation in your stomach, like, wee! I don't feel so good. I have to get off the swing here. So,
I love the sensation of swishing around stomach acid. It's the best.
Indeed. It helps you digest and shit.
It also burns your throat, and it's wonderful.
Now here's a question: Are there any buildings actually fronting onto this road? It looks like there are. Okay, so I shouldn't demolish it. I don't want to. I don't want to have a derp cheese hat salamander.
Cheese hat.
Just
Derp cheese hat salamander.
Just give out eviction notices. Give them a little bit of warning.
Right. Oh man. I could rejigger this, but I don't think I could reconnect that road. This is a puzzle.
Do you like puzzles, Bone?
I do. I have a way to... We're gonna blow up that guy's mansion. That is how we solve puzzles in the city.
Oh, you fucking socialist.
I know.
You know, if I could do that for like actual puzzles, you know,
Well, man.
when I was young, just like bulldoze half of it. It's like, no.
It's like find... That, you know, if you have a kid, you know he's a really clever child, is if they like give you like a maze to fill out, and he just draws like little dynamites and like shattered pieces of maze wall. I'm like, there, I did it. Found a way out. Then you have a fucking prodigy on your hand, and you should give him like, you know, professional violin lessons or something, because he has like a mind.
Professional violin lessons. I wonder how those would turn out if you had a kid who drew dynamite blowing up a maze.
Oh man.
Practice on my Stradivarius? Fuck that!
That would be kind of awesome. Oh man, we're gonna put a commercial building next to the state farm so people can shop while they shop at the farm and farm while they
Someone
farm.
else has joined us, but I can't read their name.
Hi, Cav.
Cav.
Cav
19213.
Hey, it's Cav. How you
Shout
doing,
out to
Cav?
you.
Hey, guess what, Cav? This isn't StarCraft. Imagine that. I kind of had the feeling that StarCraft was the only game that existed, but,
Yeah,
you know...
it started to happen to me too.
People told me, it's like, no, man, you know, there's this thing called SimCity 4, and I'm like, I vaguely have a memory of long ago that, yeah, I do remember this, you know?